92% of households that start the year with Peloton are still active a year later.
92% because of a bike?
Not just bikes. We also make treadmills and rowers.
Oh, let me guess, for elite athletes only, right?
Nope. It doesn't matter if you're an avid exerciser or new to working out. Peloton can help you achieve your fitness goals. 92% stick with it. So can you. Try Peloton bikes, tread, or row risk-free with a 30-day home trial. New members only. Not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial.
Hey, welcome back to another interlude. And this time I'm not doing it alone because Kelly and Robert are here.
Hi.
Yeah, so we're giving you an update on something that happened in 2020, which started a huge, race war on Twitter. But here's everything you need to know about the Cannon Hinnan murder. On August 9th, 2020, a 5-year-old boy named Cannon was riding his bicycle in front of his father's house, which is
I already don't like where this is going.
Yeah, it was in Wilson, which is 50 miles outside of Raleigh. This happened in North Carolina, mind you. So now, witnesses of the murder described seeing a burst of flames, ran out of his neighbor's house, approached Cannon, the 5-year-old, with a gun and pressed it against his head and pulled the trigger.
What the fuck? I did hear about this. I did hear about this.
Yeah. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, we did. But people kind of forgot about it because it was a couple years ago, but we finally have an update for it.
Jesus
now,
Christ.
a neighbor who witnessed it claimed that she thought it was a game because it happened so fast. And, she said it happened fast. She didn't really know what was happening. Saw the boy hit the ground, and then that's when everyone kind of realized what was going on. She said her first reaction actually was that the kids were playing around. And it come to find out, that's because this dude Darius and his family, they were friends. They already had a connection. They'd been hanging out before. A motive was never released by authorities, and a motive still isn't out because he put in an Alford plea, which we'll get into that. But Darius's parents later said that they believe their son was on drugs and experiencing hallucinations at the time of the murder, which is why he killed the boy. But that that's not a motive, Where did he get the drugs?
Well, I mean, it makes me think of the guy on the bus in Canada, the Greyhound bus.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sometimes you're just completely fucking out of your mind. You don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm not giving him an excuse, but... You alright?
It will be alright. This has been an uncomfortable moment, Rabbi Linguini.
Aww.
It was best that we can't even see what's happening.
Yeah.
At the time of the murder, Cannon was transported to Wilson Medical Center where he succumbed to his injuries. Darius fled after the shooting and was arrested the next day, 30 miles south of the crime scene. On September 22nd, his then girlfriend was charged with accessory after the fact, according to police, because she helped him flee and provided him transportation to go away from town, out of town, and kind of helped him get set up somewhere else. Now, she pled guilty to obstruction of justice and was sentenced to serve 14 months suspended, so she's on probation. Now, he went to trial, and he submitted an Alford plea last month on the 29th and got life in prison. He's now 25, and he will be spending the rest of his life behind bars without the possibility of parole. The sentence comes after he put in an Alford plea, which essentially is a guilty plea in which a person declines to admit their crime but acknowledges that the state has enough evidence to convict them. And I was curious to why he did it, and then I looked into it further, and that's so he wouldn't get the death penalty. So in October, a judge ruled that the prosecutors in his case could proceed with capital murder charges due to the heinous nature of the crime. He put in an Alford plea for the first-degree murder charge to be spared the death penalty, which Cannon's mom at first was upset about because if you remember, back in 2020, she was on the news saying that she wanted to see him executed. She wanted this man dead, which I get. I would probably want him dead too. He killed my kid.
Hell yeah.
But as of Wednesday, she did come back in on the news and say that this plea was the best for Cannon's sisters, who are 7 and 8 now, and witnessed the murder happen, because they don't have to go through this trial and like see their brother's killer in court because he put in an Alford plea. So she was like, you know what? It's for the best that he did this. We can just kind of be done with it. She said this plea does bring them a bit of peace, knowing that he will never be able to walk the streets again and hurt anybody else.
As far as like finding a motive, like I don't feel like you can have a motive for murdering a child, especially in that fashion. Like, there's nothing a 5-year-old can do to garner that. Yeah.
And there were like rumors going around that him and the father had beef, and that's why he targeted the kids. But that was never proven to be true. Like, I mean, if his parents said that he was on drugs and hallucinating, I would not be surprised if that's what it was.
Yeah.
Especially,
Like, I don't know why people are trying to manufacture like a conspiracy
plea
around it. Yeah.
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 It's not going to do anybody any justice.
I mean, yeah, like, you don't... If you're that fucked up, like, on drugs or mentally ill, like... You don't need a reason to do something, necessarily.
This is why weapons shouldn't be as accessible as they are. Because if he didn't have a gun, wouldn't have been a murder. That's a different rant for a different day when it comes to gun accessibility in America. But I just wanted to give that quick and brief update in this minisode. Enjoy the music. Check out the other normal episodes. Kisses from the homies. Kelly with her one nail broken.
Why'd you have to say something?
Dragged. Publicly dragged.
Getting them done on Wednesday.
Time now for your latest weather forecast.
Become a part of the Horton team. We're looking for welders, painters, assemblers, machine operators, cabinet makers, and other positions to build emergency vehicles that help save lives. Join us at our hiring event on Wednesday, January 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. at 3800 McDowell Road in Grove City. We offer a huge $1,500 sign-on bonus and great benefits such as 401k match, medical coverage starting day one, and much more. For more information on what Horton can do for you, visit careers.revgroup.com and search Grove City.
Look at what I did, look at what I started. Look how far I came, dog, I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog, I just went my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless, yeah, I'ma go hard regardless, yeah. Ran in my check, I ran on my bag, I did what I did, yeah. Ran in my check, I ran on my bag, I did what I did, yeah. And how good they judge me, oh, but they don't know. Everything ain't what they seen. I got partners down bad and they hit me for the green. Sad to say, I got dog down the road, they depending on me. And they say I'm the one that got a vision, dog, but sometimes it's hard to see. Same niggas I passed by, yeah, I know they mad now, cause I'm in the league. Everybody go through something in life where it seems like it just won't end. My nigga, I been there before, my nigga, I been scared before, my nigga, I been down bad. Everybody go through something in life where it seems like it just won't end. My nigga, I been there before, my nigga, I been scared before, my nigga, I been down bad, I done been through that before.
Never mind them when they hate, just go hard and shine hard when you made it. Blessings coming back to back, I'm hiding, feeling like I'm favored. Check out this drill, like I'm the creator. Let the game begin, play on play. I'ma hit him, get a nigga with the pills, hit a man in the middle of the crowd with a mic. In the middle, man, with a race in Atlanta over overtime, riding on the bike. It'll work out, you just fight. Let them play they sell, no matter what I did, I just stay myself. Everybody go through something in life. Well, it seems like you just won't end. My nigga, I been there before, my nigga, I been there before, my nigga, I been there before.
Everybody go through something in life where it seems like it just won't end. My nigga, I been there before, my nigga, I been scared before, my nigga, I been down bad, I done been through that before. Why ain't nobody there, dog? I done been down bad, dog. I ain't made no excuses for that shit, I just get to it. Nigga, my mama always told me go hard or go home, so I just what I did. Look at what I started. But it seemed like it just won't end. My nigga have been there before, my nigga have been scared before, my nigga have been down bad, I done been through that before. Why ain't nobody there, dog? I done been down bad, dog. I ain't made no excuses for that shit, I just got to it. Nigga, my mama always told me go hard or go home, so I just what I did. Look at what I started. Look how far I came, dog. I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog. I just went my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah, I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah. Ran in my check, I ran on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. Ran in my check, I ran on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. And how could they judge me, oh? When they don't know.